Namaskar, welcome to Pradipta's Musings. Today's musing is dedicated to Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, the iconic national hero whose name has been inscribed in the annals of the history of Indian freedom movement.
The task of liberating India is ours and ours alone. That responsibility we shall not cast on anybody else.
Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose organized the Azad Hind Fauj or Indian National Army to raise an armed uprising against the then British rule to gain freedom from the clutches of the tyrannical British Empire. Now, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose gave the clarion call of "Give me blood and I will give you freedom" to the entire countrymen and asked them to march towards Delhi with his fiery slogan, "Chalo Delhi." Jai Hind is also another slogan which has been offered to us by Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, which was used as a greeting amongst the army generals of Azad Hind Fauj, and it is now used by all of us in honor of our country. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose was a great political leader and a great patriot, and he was a great personality in all aspects. He was a great believer in women power also. Inspired by this belief, he had raised a full battalion of women soldiers, well-trained women soldiers in Indian National Army, Azad Hind Fauj, and had named it Rani of Jhansi Regiment. So this makes me very proud that Netaji urged women also to join in armed uprising against the British rule. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose had written an unfinished autobiography named An Indian Pilgrim, in which he has narrated a very interesting incident about his early years. A very young Subhash Chandra Bose was deeply influenced by Swami Vivekananda and his ideals as a student. In the book An Indian Pilgrim, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose has written this way: I was barely 15 when Vivekananda entered my life. Then there followed a revolution within, and everything was turned upside down. So deeply influenced he was by the ideals of Swami Vivekananda that he thought of renouncing the world and becoming a monk. And hence he left his home without informing anyone and set out for the Himalayas. On return from the Himalayas, he stopped at Ramakrishna Mission Sevashram, Varanasi for rest for a few days, and there he met Swami Brahmananda, who was the spiritual son of Sri Ramakrishna Paramhansa and was a brother disciple of Swami Vivekananda. Swami Brahmananda was the then president of Ramakrishna Mutt and Mission and was residing in Ramakrishna Mission Sevashrama, Varanasi. The moment he saw a young Subhash entering the ashram premises, he recognized that he is the son of Sri Janakinath Bose, who was a very renowned advocate and influential person from Cuttack, Odisha, and was known to Swami Brahmananda. Swami Brahmananda met the young Subhash and he forbade him to be a monk and renounce the world, telling him that his call lay elsewhere. And Swami Brahmananda sent the young Subhash back home. This incident has been narrated in Subhash Chandra Bose's unfinished autobiography, An Indian Pilgrim. And Subhash Chandra Bose had always held this memory of Swami Brahmananda in very high esteem and has narrated about this incident to his close friends also. So we see how great was Swami Vivekananda's influence in Subhash Chandra Bose's life, and Subhash Chandra undoubtedly was influenced by Swami Vivekananda's ideals in exhibiting his unparalleled patriotism and such bravery to raise an uprising against the tyranny of British rule in pre-independence era. I pay my homage to Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose through singing one line from the beautiful regimental quick march song of Indian National Army, which is currently the regimental quick march song of our Indian Army too. कदम कदम बढ़ाए जा, खुशी के गीत गाए जा, जिंदगी है कौम की तू कौम पे लुटाए जा, कदम कदम बढ़ाए जा. हरि ओम तत्सत. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.
Moreover, we have no right to ask for or expect help from any quarter until we ourselves have first of all done our very utmost.